Hello, everybody. Welcome to week 2 of the course here. I'm going to insert a my weekly motivation video here. I don't think any of you have seen this because it's something I did a little over a year ago, so I'm going to redo it on being your own cheerleader. And so after that, then we'll get back into the course. So be your own cheerleader. Sometimes we just have to be our own cheerleaders. For working adults, life is busy. For working adults pursuing a college degree, life is a lot busier. So depending on your situation, most students, have, we call them working adults, who do online school. Um, but there are challenges balancing life, family, children, work, church, social things, and then of course there's school. So putting all this together and doing it, there's time management, and there's just sometimes there's not enough hours in the day, and that's where you have to figure out how to do it. So, um, if you are fortunate enough to have a great support group, hey, that's fantastic. Um, however, sometimes people just don't have that support, be it from friends, work, and even family sometimes. That can be a problem or frustrating. Even, managers, peers, friends may lack any empathy or understanding. They just don't get it, and so your only real cheater, your only real cheerleader may be just your children. Um, so it just depends on your situation, but that does not mean you cannot do it. Uh, I mean, you can do it. You just have to put your mind to it. If anything, it makes you stronger, more independent, self-confident, more focused, and the manager of your own destiny, and be in charge of your own life. Do not allow others to cast doubt, create negatives, to be a negative influence on you. Talking to students over the years, these are some of the stories I hear is, even family sometimes is, why are you doing this? You got to get rid of those negatives and ignore them, whatever they may be. Um, sometimes just things can happen, but you do need to appreciate the cheerleaders you do have. Appreciate what you got. Uh, Appreciate cheerleaders you don't even know about. The ones who watch, who wonder how you do it, who are encouraged by your example, who privately appreciate what you do, how you do it, and why you do it. Uh, More than likely, you have cheerleaders who are proud of you and will tell you in due time. But regardless of if someone cheers you on, you need to remember and always remember you are your number one cheerleader. And that is the point. You are your number one cheerleader. So don't let anybody, knock you down, um, criticize you or whatever negatives may come your way. Stay positive, focused, and be your own cheerleader. Right, into the course. So upcoming week here, we got week 2. You got like a couple, 3 chapters here. We got chapter on planning and recruiting, selecting employees, and then training employees. And on planning, recruiting, all of us are affected by the COVID period here we've been in. One of the things I've noticed that I've never seen before is every single fast food place and lower end of the pay scale place is hiring. They're desperate for people. And even though the unemployment numbers are so really, really high, one of the, I guess you could call it unintended consequences of the stimulus package that they did, which they have not renewed now, but was the $600 a week addition to unemployment. Uh, my personal opinion, they shouldn't have done it that way. They should have fixed it where people were going to get the same amount of money instead of extra money. Because one of the reasons, if you don't know about this, all these places are hiring, nobody's applying for the jobs because they're making more money being unemployed than if they were working. And by that I mean, like, be it the $8, $10 an hour person, and they're bringing home, you know, after taxes, maybe every 2 weeks they were bringing home $800 or whatever it is. Well, they're right now with the stimulus, they're getting $1,200 in addition to whatever their unemployment was. So which would have been, I think it's 30 or 40% that they give out. Um, so I'm not criticizing. I'm just saying that's an unintended consequence because, when you're especially on the low end of the income level, uh, what are you going to do? So anyway, but my point there is relating to HR is recruiting people. You know, um, that's one of the things that HR people have to do. There's also a thing. There's a term known as a warm body concept. You may notice this. I notice it a lot at some of the fast food places. They hire warm bodies because they're desperate. So it depends on which one, and you can tell by the way the employees act, the way they just even talk at you or don't talk at you or whatever the case is. But this has all got to do with HR. But anyway, so I digressed. I'm sorry. Anyway, so this week you have a guest speaker, um, Jen Crenshaw here. So you watch the video and you kind of answer these questions as you go along. And then we also got, regular discussion, the final outline on your paper, and then your assignments. So make sure you're working on where to go, where to go, where to go. Okay, your final paper. Don't forget your community resource. You'll need to, email me the name and the contact info for that individual. And what else here? So that's pretty much it. I'll get out of here. I'll stop rambling. And the test question this weekend is there is no test question, so that's the answer. All right, everybody, have a great week. If you need anything, get in touch, and take care. Bye.